Josie here, seer, tarot artist, medium, witch, anything you want to call me. It's open, it's open. But I do share virtual readings in connection and support of tarot, as well as with your beloved ancestors for further care and insight, and has been nudged to continue pulling one major arcana a day for the duration or the end of this year for further contemplations that might be beyond what you can Google online or in a guidebook. So welcome to day 3. And what, beloved spirit, what my most awesome sauce team of ancestors and support that flanks me and surrounds me within these videos. What are we and those who are tuning into this video meant to consider today? Card has been drawn. Big ask and request to breathe, to get comfortable, enjoy a little moment between the scrolls. And I understand why. Wow. May I do this card justice? And it's not the justice card. I am just almost in deep reverence in connecting to this energy today. And may I share within the time allotted for this video what is prompted or accessed or opened for us to further consider or contemplate when we receive this card of the Empress. The Empress. I have to share that I literally shared the name, the Empress, at 2:22, okay? Energy and numbers is quite important. And even though this is a number 3 card, okay, and the 4th major arcana deck, because so 4th major arcana, for, of course, it begins with the number 0. That many who have connected to the energy of numbers share that much is of access about this, what's been known as the divine feminine. And this wishes to be addressed today. For we know that this is a feminine symbol. And then many believe and connect to the figures that are in the major arcana to be representational of a specific, feminine principle almost. I'm sorry, this is almost like a channeled message today. So apologies if my voice goes all, becomes very affirmative at certain points. I'm just going to flow, I'm just going to riff. And more so than believing that this is simply a gendered thing, there is an invitation. There is an invitation, and they're almost sharing for me not to even like explain why, to explain why we may need to move beyond, okay, the sensation that the energy of this card is innately feminine. Female is actually what they're sharing. That the Empress, okay, denotes and constitutes the energy of, and I'm feeling some like caca even my belly to share some of these truths. So apologies, and I thank you for bearing with me. Of creation. Creation. Hence why many ascertain and connect to this card right? With the harvest, the abundance of the harvest, the fertility of the lands, which is then, right, naturally kind of equated in some of the symbolism that the illustrator has shared within the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. And of course, this is like, I'm utilizing this deck to base kind of like from where many of our ancestors, many of the generations of seers, psychics, mediums that you may access, and not just like in person, but meaning accessing in your lines, in your own ancestral lines, as you connect intuitively and read your own cards. So we must kind of, they're asking to consider breaking apart just a little of how you may have symbolically signified the energy of and I'm just going to riff what is coming through, of abundance, fertility, fertile growth, the growth of things, a fertile soil. Think of that, like earth that provides for us. And the energy of a caregiver, the energy of someone who also carries dominion over of this, to care for this earth. That their subjects are hinted to behind them. Trees have been here much longer than humans have, yeah? And the trees that grow, they're almost sharing that grow and support the countenance of the earth, the assemblage of the earth, the structure of things and how things move. There's almost like that they're like these, like the energy of them in this card is being shared of like the ones that watch over, what is going on here. The one, like, you know, the guardians, right? The guardians, the watchers, the caretakers are showcased within the trees. The ones that got, then, and I almost like had to catch myself because I was going to be like the ones that govern the land. But then whom is this? Who is this figure that we are connecting to? If the trees are guarding and taking care of this earth for like millennia, for a very long time, and ensuring these wondrous cycles of the soil, kind of like I'm seeing this like beautiful root structure that is spreading and intertwining, you know, deep, deep below the surface of the earth to support. We speak of a web, right, that is around the earth energetically. This is actually kind of introducing the intricate web that is below our feet, the intricate web of support that we can tap into, the things that have time and time again, the things of seasons time and time again that have showcased that no matter the drought, no matter the changes in climate or the inconsistencies of weather experienced, or like the inconsistencies of what comes from the land, that something will continue to grow. Something will continue to grow. And that could be it like this beautiful wheat that is showcased here, right? Which is good because we know that there's something in that is a nutrient that can nourish us and sustain us, sustain our life. Or even if it carries a different path, they're almost sharing, like even if it is like what we think is a weed, something that we might not ingest, can we trust that the thing that still grows is here to nourish and support something, some living thing on this planet. And so then the invitation that is shared with this figure, this representational figure of like what is at the core of our earth, what is at the center of the hearth, right? That core, that wondrous Hearth, hearth of earth. The thing that has kept it kept it here, kept it being, and then being an isness, existing. When this card comes, it is allowing you to see that that energy of creation has surfaced within your life. It is literally like seated and present and aware on land, right? Not that you have to dig down deep to access it. It is here. It is here in your life and sharing, do you wish to ride with me? Do you wish to tap into the sweetness of creation? Or do you wish to simply stand back and maintain? It's almost like that. And when there's this invitation to maintain like the, oh gosh, this is such a wild and deep message. I'm trying to wrap even like the words around of how to try to describe what I'm sensing being shared. Is like they're asking, or do you wish to stand back and simply like be a part of the trees, right? Like to maintain the care of the earth, to keep and guard and ensure that the earth's rhythms of abundance continue so that there is still life here. 1222 just shared that. May you breathe and trust that in this transmission you may also receive some energies. So to trust if you need to like step back and then come back in. For there is an invitation. You can step back and care. That is a beautiful, beautiful and honoring, like such a beautiful honor to be a caregiver of our earth and to ensure it's our living and the fertility of this earth and planet continue. There is this beautiful invitation to like further expand your gifts into how can you support ecosystems? How can you support these webs of life? Be it that you say are just human, ancestor, plant, animal, to support each other here? Or do you also wish in this invitation to sit with that energy? To see what that energy can care for and support in you amplifying, right? So it's almost like then, it's like, do you wish to witness and honor creation from afar and care for what has already been created in life, in your life? Or do you wish to actually then step in and work in honor, in great humility with the energy of creation itself to support further things to grow? There is an ask because we know we're getting close to the video, and that was quite a specific message. May you receive, and may you even listen to that if you wish to a second time with eyes closed, just to hear what came through. And you're welcome to share any comments below. But yes, this is an invitation to create, to know that you have access at this time, that you are welcomed into, right? Welcomed into the embrace of the Empress, of the, they keep saying like more effigy to, that is it. I can't go into more within this video. Welcome to check with me on josih.com for guidance, access to further beautiful revelations and understandings that might sync and link more of our whole and full self to further traverse into supporting, yes, so many things. Deep respect and honor in connecting with you all today. And I must go. Enjoy. Take care.